We're entering into a period where we have Sochi and then the World Championships on home snow.
Yep.
You know, have you, as a ski racer, have you been looking at this stretch of these couple years for quite some time?
You know, that's an interesting question. No, I haven't been thinking about that stuff until recently. You know, you get through last season with the World Championships over in Schladming, and then looking ahead, it's like, okay, Sochi, obviously the Olympics are huge in the ski racer's mind, and then you have World Championships at home, which is an awesome thought, to have your family, friends, be at home and really try to show everybody what you're made of is really exciting, and to have 2 years consecutively that are big in my career and something that I really absolutely want to excel in.
The next 2 years are going to be exciting. Obviously we have 2 big races, and you know, every 4 years are the Olympics, but it's an honor to compete for your country, especially on that stage. And you know, in the U.S. ski racing is relatively small compared to the exposure you get in Europe, and you know, the Olympics are really when people pay attention. And if you can have a great race, and that's when you can really, you know, put yourself in the spotlight. And obviously having races in the States is awesome. I've only raced a World Cup here a couple times, but having a hometown crowd is great, and being able to have World Champs here in 2015 is exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's challenging because you start and you have a steeper pitch, and it's really staying on top of it, but then you hit the abyss, where it's a pretty classic part of the course for the downhill, and you really have to carry your speed. And coming from that, it's like moderate to the point where you can't scrub your speed. You lose a lot of time there, and the guys who can attack are going to gain time. And it's a pretty straightforward hill besides the starting 15 gates, but after that, it's kind of a fight in your mind, just making sure that you can attack enough without scrubbing speed. I was coming off my first hip surgery. I've been 2011, December 2011, and it's the first race back. You know, I'd been skiing for about a month, and came down. I ended up getting 4th.
From what I've heard from the other girls, it's a really challenging hill. Sounds like it'll be one of our hardest tracks, which is exciting, and always getting a new course is awesome. Being so close to home for me will be great, and I can't wait to get up there. And you know, it might be kind of a push to make it there this season, but definitely 2015. I'm really looking forward to that.
I wasn't able to ski on the Beaver Creek track because I was still recovering, but a lot of the girls have told me about the hill, and they say that it just has everything from really steep turns to gliding, and that it's really intense and one of the hardest tracks out there. So I'm really psyched to get on it, and I mean, 2015 is definitely where I want to be.